Number 7, the Arizona Diamondbacks, Demetrio Cristianos. Plays all over the diamond. We missed him on second base. So again, he plays more second, plays more short, but I wanted to get him into our conversations in this position lineup, and I chose third base. His overall peak numbers are very good on top of what he did last year. Major league level, he had a 341 batting average across the minors in complex and A ball, 7 home runs, 30 stolen bases, great walk to strikeout, 13% walk, 16% strikeout, on base percentage of 429, and he hit 341. So he jumped off the page last year for production numbers. His peak projections is 273 batting average, 339 on base percentage, a 423 slug, 15 home runs, 19 stolen bases, really nice walk to K at 8% walk, 19% strikeout, and a WRC plus of 111.1. Doc, I'm not as in on Cristianos. I know he's definitely been a riser this past year. He was aggressively taken in both of our 30 mans. Are you buying what he's done so far?
I mean, he's kind of forcing us to at least think about it, right? So he's now 20, but he did this in his age 20 season. He's 6 foot tall, 180, and that's where is he? He's from Arizona. He's now look at me looking like a bad guy. He's kind of sounded like he's from Dominican or something like that. But that's interesting. I was gonna say usually these guys have bad measurements, like 5'7", 140. You have no idea how big they are. So he probably really is that big. From Nogales, Arizona. I'm going to go ahead and guess some Mexican background there. He's got unbelievable contact numbers, 83%, which is pretty cool. So he's got that frame that's projectable still. I mean, 180 at 6 foot. Doesn't have to really get too much bigger, though. And he's stealing 30 bases, only getting caught 3 times. 7 home runs is maybe there's more to come. And yeah, he seems to have a great approach. And I haven't really been targeting him because I think people out there like him more than I do.
Same.
Like going 116. And he went in our weird FYPD in the salary cap league. He went 16th overall in this year's FYPD, folks. So just before guys like Theo Gillen or Franklin Arias or Ryan Sloan or Rayner or a lot of players. So he was Caminiti, a lot of players. So he was extremely highly valued. If you're playing with sharks like we do, you're going to have to go out and pay for him, because he's getting trendy real quick. I think you're going to see his name pop up more, and of course the model's catching this. I want to see how many games he's playing. Yeah, so most of his games are at second base. So again, with the way that second base is looking these days, I think you should probably be taking Demetrio. Such a tricky name. What is this? Demetrio Crisantes. There you go.
That's a way better pronunciation. Thank you.
Yeah, take him more seriously.
Yeah, I mean, his underlying numbers are great. At A ball, 83% contact rate. His swing percentage was at 42.7. So, not showing too much aggression there. His swinging strike rate was only at a 7.3. Like, we're talking about very, very good discipline and eye at the plate. And I think that's going to provide him a lot of value as he gets older and starts to fill into that body. We could see those power numbers start to go up at 15.7% strikeout rate over the course of 2024. That's a fantastic level with the numbers I just talked about. So if power goes up and K rate only marginally goes up, we could be talking about a really, really strong prospect this season. But again, they are catching on. Like, they do like him quite a bit. We talked about pull percentage with Cam Smith. We're seeing a pretty strong pull percentage here from Demetrio at 40% at A ball overall in the course of the season, 43.8%. I think that'll play pretty well in Arizona, bigger ballpark, but definitely think he has value. And that's why I put him on the third base list today, because this is a guy that will more or less be on the infield. It's just kind of where does that playing time allow in Arizona?